there's going to be a reckoning in Libya with what's happened over 4 decades of Colonel Gaddafi's rule, where he's pretty much eliminated any institution that could navigate the transition from dictatorship to democracy or to some other form of rule. There are a lot of guns in that place right now. There's a lot of violence. There's an opposition that's not very well formed. There's a rebellion that is in some ways a bunch of young guys with guns. I think the short term for Libya doesn't look all that good. I think it is unsettling. But I think if you take a step back and look across the region, what's being demanded in Libya is being demanded elsewhere, and that is, societies that are going to reflect the will of their people, the enshrining of individual rights, a sense that governments are going to be accountable, they're going to be chosen, and this is it's a vocabulary I think that's familiar in some ways, but it's also an indigenous vocabulary, and I think it's being spoken across the region, from Morocco, to Iraq at this point. The idea of utterly authoritarian governments having the ability to perpetuate themselves for, say, another decade, another generation, I think is just impossible at this point. I guess I've been waiting 15 years to cover this moment in the Arab world when everything is in play in some respects, when everything is, when there's an utterly new dynamic at work, and it's hard to stay away from it too long. So I think I'm probably going back to Lebanon, where I'm the bureau chief, in about 10 days, and then hopefully from there to Egypt and the Gulf to kind of get a sense of where events are headed.